you're not making it a part of you. You're not making it your reality. You're saying, I'm going to restrict myself, but when I get back into the world, that's how I'm going to act. In the last message I did with Barry Sarah, she's not here today, but I said that, yes, we can easily, as Christians, we can easily fit into the world. There's no such thing as looking like a Christian. We can easily fit into any society we wanted to, but the question is, do you want to? And if we do want to, why do we want to? Because we are on a diet with the Lord, and that does not work. So there's always going to be temptation. There's always going to be that chocolate cake or that burger or your group of friends. When I'm talking about it with the Lord, there's always going to be that one person or those group of people that are going to make you want to come out of character, and that's because you're on a diet. The difference between a diet and a lifestyle, a diet is, I can't have that because I'm on a diet. I can't have that, I want to lose weight. I can't have that because I want to fit into this dress. I can't have that because I don't want to eat it. But a lifestyle is, yes, the cake is there. Yes, the group of people that I don't want to be around is there. Yes, I could do this thing and I can easily fit in, but I don't want to because it's not a part of my lifestyle. It's not a part of my reality. Make it a part of your lifestyle today. Okay. Speaking of temptation, in 1 Corinthians 10:13, the Lord said, no temptation has ever overtaken you that is not common to man. God is faithful, and he will not let you be tempted beyond your ability. But with the temptation, he will also provide the way of escape, that you may be able to endure it. Most people, even though they try to act like they're not, they know that they're on a diet with the Lord. They're just comfortable. Like, for instance, like my youth here, you're in school and you want to seem cool. Like, you want everybody to know, like, I'm that woman, I'm that guy. Like, I want people to know my name everywhere. So you're okay with being on a diet with the Lord. From Monday to Saturday, you're acting a certain way with your friends, and then you come home or you go to church on Sunday and you think you can switch. That's not how it works. You cannot have two different personalities in two different ways and think that you can not be dieting with the Lord. It's not a part of your lifestyle. You're switching back and forth. If you feel mentally and physically drained after 1 week just because you had to act a certain way around different groups of people, it's because you're on a diet with the Lord. You're not making it a part of your lifestyle. Pastor, I don't know what service this was, but Pastor talked about the difference between ignorance and stupidity in one of his messages. He said, I remember this, he said, ignorance is not knowing that there's anything wrong and not knowing that there's something wrong with your mindset. The difference between ignorance and stupidity is knowing that there is something wrong. There's something wrong with your mindset and that you're not doing something correct, but continuing to do it that way. Among my youth, it's knowing that your mom would not like you acting like this in school. Your church would not be proud of you for acting like this in school, but you do it anyway because you're okay with it. Ignorance is not always bliss. The grass is not always greener when you're acting a certain way around two different groups of people. That's why we need to break out of this diet habit and go back into our lifestyle. Everyone always says, I didn't go on a diet to become successful. I made it a part of me, and I made it part of my lifestyle. Okay. Somebody said, don't just run from temptation. Look it in the eye and defeat it. Accept the fact that you are not perfect. That's the first part of success. You have to accept the fact that there's going to be some times where you make a mistake. You have to accept the fact that we are all human and we make mistakes. We are not God. We are going to make mistakes here on earth, but it's learning from those mistakes. It's knowing that they are mistakes is what's the first step to success. Temptation, you can't, going back to what I was saying earlier, Monday through Saturday, you're acting a certain way. On Sunday, don't deny it. Don't, just say I'll confess then, I'll give my tithe, I'll add it more. Face it in the eye and say, there's something wrong. Why am I so tempted by this thing? Why can I not say no to this thing? Whether it be a person, whether it be a group of people, why am I so tempted by this thing? Look it in the eye and defeat it. Say, I am with the Lord, so I can defeat this. So if you take anything from what I said today, take this. There will always be bumps in the road. Just because you're on a lifestyle doesn't mean that there's no room for mistakes or temptation. The difference between being on a diet and making mistakes and being on a lifestyle and making mistakes. Is when you're on a diet, it's common to make mistakes. You're okay with there being mistakes. You're accepting the mistakes as a part of you. You're accepting the fact that at nighttime you'll go and eat fried rice in the kitchen. You're accepting that. When you're on a lifestyle, you're saying, okay, what did I do wrong? Let me reroute. Let me go back and see what I can do differently next time. You're saying, I made a mistake and I'm not proud of this mistake and I know it is a mistake. That's the difference between being on a diet with God and being on a lifestyle with God. There's always room to improve for every single person in here. After today, I hope everybody here at least attempts to search through themselves and figure out whether or not they are dieting with God or they're choosing to make a lifestyle with the Lord. Thank you.